Denver. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Denver. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Ruben hit the line. There for the tackle.
Second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5. They'll go again with Swift. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I'll give up the middle with Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Broncos' 15-yard line.
Here comes second and 4. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll get that complete to Franklin. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. It's second down. Throwing is Nix. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing. Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Chicago.
And the Bears first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete. Kmet with the catch. And he will get into the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Broncos Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down. Knicks. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
And that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Jaquan McMillan in on the stop. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All I ever wanted was a black brand national. Being rational, giving what they asked for. It's not enough. You solid club, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on that. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I say what she had. Watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. This fielded at about the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And that one just too long to get going. He'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. Third down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is the stop they talked about. This is how they wanted to start this second half and try to get back some of this momentum they lost in the first. Now, can their offense capitalize and take advantage with this possession?
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Back to throw is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
That's good.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 27.
To throw is Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Harvey. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off the call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
Next snap on 1st and 10. And nice work there. Go into a slide. Gain about 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, they need 3. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And the Broncos are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
That's good. Broncos, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Here's Nix to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
Ties the game at 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll start at the 2. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball, and that is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll swing this out to Swift. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
Filthy. We got Hornet. Vegas.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On the ground, this is Harvey. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Brought down back at the
Big play in the
36
game
yard
right here. It's third down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Now a shot here, deep middle. This is intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byers. And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Here's Swift. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It is second down and 5.
16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll drop to throw. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears first down.
He'll look to throw. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That's out left and complete to Burden. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
A gain of 9 yards.
Now Williams.
Down Bears.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It is second and 9. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing again. Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
That pass
yards.
play good for 22. Good for a Bears first down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. On the return, here's Mims. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.